Hey everybody, it is your travel agent David, and I just got off the Radiance of the Seas, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on the ship. I'll be going over features of the ship, the crew, the cabin, and the food. Now, the Radiance of the Seas is the lead ship of the Radiance class, and first launched in 2001. It was built by Meyer Werft in Germany. The ship comes in at about 90,000 gross tons and carries just over 2,000 passengers at double occupancy. Now, unlike many traditional cruise ships, the Radiance uses gas and steam turbine engines, making it smoother, quieter, and more environmentally friendly. Now, one of the ship's signature features is its extensive use of glass. Floor-to-ceiling windows, panoramic glass elevators, and wide open ocean views make Radiance one of the best ships for scenic cruising. This design makes it especially popular for routes like Alaska, where the scenery is part of the experience. Now, because Radiance is smaller than today's mega ships, it offers a more relaxed, intimate atmosphere. You'll still find plenty of amenities, multiple dining options, lounges, pools, a solarium, a rock climbing wall, mini golf, fitness center, and a spa, but without the overwhelming crowds. There are a few things to keep in mind. The Radiance is an older ship, and some areas may feel more classic than cutting edge. It doesn't have a huge water park or high energy entertainment found on the newer ships, and its pools and outer deck spaces are more modest. But for many guests, that is part of the charm, and I kind of like that. The crew, as always, was warm and welcoming, always striving to make sure that the passengers had a great time. They did a fantastic job at making sure the ship was clean and in good working order. The food was good. For dinner in the main dining room, they put all the solo travelers at a table together, which was really nice. There were no third wheels. Now, the menu was the typical Royal Caribbean menu, but our waiter and head waiter were some of the best that I've had. The Windjammer had a consistent menu, but the food was always well presented and had good flavor. Now, the cabin was spacious and ideally located. It could use some updated outlets for today's travelers, but other than that, I found it quite comfortable and inviting. So who is the Radiance of the Seas perfect for? It's great for first-time cruisers, couples, families who prefer quieter ships, and anyone who values scenery, comfort, and a laid-back pace over flashy onboard attractions. If you want beautiful views, friendly size, and a classic cruise feel, the Radiance of the Sea is a deliverer of that. So if you have any questions about the Radiance of the Seas, or you haven't seen my tour as I walk through the entire ship, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel and search for the Radiance of the Seas tour, and you can see exactly what the Radiance has to deliver. Until next time, I'll see you next trip.